What's up, world? It's your man Dante Divine, your favorite Scorpio, aka Sir Laswell. Please follow me on everything at Sir Laswell. Like and subscribe. Leave your comments. Do check out what I gotta do to build my channel up. I appreciate all the support and all of my current subscribers. Even though I'm only at like 300 something, one day we'll be at thousands. So today I wanted to basically get into this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. It's hot off the press, and I mean I might as well. Okay. Um I really haven't been keeping up because honestly it's been so much. So we're just gonna go through it together and see what's going on with this rap beef. I honestly there hasn't been a rap beef like this in a long time. I am really unfortunately, I'm loving all of the drama. Um, I really don't think that beef should be people's go-to, but it seems like it's just been so much going on, like between Drake and Kendrick and Nicki and everybody, and um, Chris Brown and Quavo. I mean, talk about all these beats. Like, I'm living for it. First of all, Nicki handled her beef. She did her diss, and it stuck like grits. Um, People still hating on her diss, but babe, I'm sorry, she won. um, Moving along. Of course, Future and Metro Boomin is the start of really all of this. Which I mean, Drake said in his Push Ups record, this ain't start the beef because they really have been going back and forth for a long time, throwing little subliminals in their records between Drake and Kendrick. But clearly, like, no one knew that Future had an issue with Drake or Metro or whatever the hell. And then, like, y'all released what, two albums, and then y'all bringing other people out, like The Weeknd and ASAP Rocky to diss Drake. Then Rick Ross got in it. Like, what is going on? Are y'all just looking for? Are y'all looking for coin? Are y'all really trying to take him out? Like y'all over Drake? Y'all done with him? I mean, because all of y'all have used him at one point. So I'm like, at this point, Drake, what did you do to people? You do have privilege. You do have privilege. Unfortunately, your father, I mean, your father is black, but your mother is not, and she's a Jew. And you also just probably have a lot of different avenues that you can go with people like Drake. He appeals to a lot of different genres. And a lot of the people trying to be with him now, they have built a name off of collaborations with him. Um, but Kendrick Lamar, not so much. I mean, y'all had Poetic Justice back in the day, but I don't know what happened between y'all. Y'all started beefing. So, um, you know, let's just go down. I found an article, and we're just gonna go through the beef, the breakdown of the beef, because I have no idea what the breakdown even is. I'm in my own little world, and you know, but it's just so much, and we got to talk about it because this is Drake and the Kendrick Lamar. Like, and at this point, Drake's house got shot up. I think a security guard got shot. At this point, you're not even supposed to have guns in Canada, so um, who's gonna pay for that? This is drive-by shooting. Okay, I'll share my screen. Let me see. This is because they have dissed each other so many times in like the last few days. It's just really ridiculous. And this is 2 days ago. Okay, this is the only one that's literally from a day ago. So it's probably the most recent. Now, who do y'all like more? Yeah, are y'all more like a Drake fan or a Kendrick fan? I think Kendrick has a lot more depth in his music. I'm trying to pick up my big ass tongue. He has a little bit more depth in his music than Drake. Drake is way more commercial, a little bit less heartfelt. Kendrick's more like relatable, but Drake has some bangers, and he's been consistent for years. I feel like Drake has kind of like fell off. You could tell he kind of got comfortable with his delivery and him really caring about his projects as much as like he really used to. Um, so I actually enjoyed seeing this fire coming out of him. I don't care who wrote it, if he wrote it or not, he delivered it. Um, so let's just go over what this stuff says. Okay, so one is a chart dominating artist who pops streaming records as frequently as he does champagne bottles. And the other is possibly the greatest rapper of all time with multiple Grammy wins and a Pulitzer Prize to his name. Many fans would agree that Drake and Kendrick Lamar operate in entirely different lanes. Did I just say that? Drake entertains with summary rap pop jams such as One Dance and Hotline Bling, dabbling in trap, dancehall, and R&B along the way. While Lamar has asserted himself as a deft lyricist capable of blending street smarts with literary wit, yet their once friendly relationship has descended into years of traded barbs and thinly veiled. Oh, I cannot read. It's this early in the morning. Thinly veiled disses fueled by fans who clash over which one is their better artist. In the past month, Lamar has managed to spark a fan frenzy with his latest rap feature on Future and Metro Boomin's new release, Like That, in which he directly responds to a verse by fellow rapper J. Cole on Drake's 2023 song, First Person Shooter. Then Cole raps Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? And we the big three, like we started a league. But right now, I feel like Muhammad Ali. K Dot is a nickname given to Lamar while Drake's birth name is Aubrey Drake Graham. Duh. Okay. On Like That, Lamar appeared to dismiss Cole, suggesting that they're on the same level as artists. Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. He rapped, nigga, bum. What? I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. I mean, honestly, truly, Kendrick ate that up. Meanwhile, as Drake compared his commercial success to that of Michael Jackson, Lamar referenced the historic beef between the king of pop and Prince during the 80s. Prince outlived Mike Jack. Lamar dropping not one but two diss tracks in the space of a week. Euphoria and 616 in LA is the latest moment in a long simmering feud. Lord Jesus, I cannot read. Is the latest moment in a long simmering feud between the two hip hop titans after they initially started out on friendly terms. Um, so I haven't listened to Euphoria or 616. And I thought he was supposed to drop again. Okay, so what's the timeline? Because oh Lord, this is a long list. I'm not gonna go through this. Yeah, might as well. Okay. So I won't make this too daggone long. I'm just going to skim through and see what's going on. So 2011, Kendrick Lamar's career begins, an initial friendship. So I do remember like they were on friendly terms. They were on friendly terms, and then they had like I said, they were on Poetic Justice together. Lamar said in an early career interview that he and Drake clicked immediately, describing the fellow rapper as a genuine soul and revealing that Drake was the first person outside of his immediate team to hear his debut album, Section 80. Drake later invited K Dot to feature on his forthcoming album, Take Care. So y'all fuck with each other around the release of Good Kid, Mad City, on which Drake featured. Tension appeared to begin brewing between the pair, seemingly in part due to their differing attitudes towards wealth and fame. How are you thirsty and want a meal ticket? Don't know. Okay, so where Lamar tends to avoid sharing details of his personal life on social media, Drake is known for sharing frequent posts about his lavish lifestyle to his millions of Instagram followers, from private jets to couture and luxury cars. Lamar discussed this openly in interviews, hinting that he believed bragging about money and fame was superficial and his own music tackled deeper matters. That's true. I mean, it does. He's right. Okay, so it says that they seem to grow cold towards one another as Lamar began to experience commercial and critical success, scooping major awards and receiving universal praise for Good Kid, Mad City, and being invited to star on tracks by other major artists. Okay, in public, Drake continued to congratulate Lamar for a number of his successes. In 2013, when Lamar dropped a verse on Big Sean's track Control that made it clear that he considered himself above other rappers, including Drake. While rappers such as ASAP Rocky, who was also name checked, seemed pleased to be name checked by Lamar at all, believing his competitive nature to be healthy for hip hop. Drake seemed less enamored, 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 enamored. How the fuck do you say that word? I cannot talk today. Enamored. Was that real or was that just for the people? He asked in an interview on High 97 after Lamar's guest first came out. Those were harsh words, right? Like, you can't just say that and then see me and be like, yeah, man, pretending like nothing ever happened. That's not real, man. Drake doubled down on his stance in a later interview where he implied that Lamar was more about a moment than creating bodies of work, questioning whether he would release something that could top Good Kid, Mad City. He then released his third album in 2013, Nothing Was the Same, in which he appeared to take aim at Lamar on the language, rapping "fuck any nigga that's talking that shit" just to get a reaction. On the same track, he referred to himself as the kid with the motor mouth, and I'm the one you should worry about. He also seemed to mock Lamar's attitude towards wealth, rapping ninjas downplaying the money, but that's what you do when the money down. Mm-mm. Okay, so I didn't know all of this was going down, I guess. On a recent episode of What's the Dirt YouTube show, in which host Matt delves into beefs between prominent hip hop artists, it was suggested that Drake was being contemptuous of Lamar's rapid fire delivery and felt that his own music had more substance. It's clearly about Kendrick, he said, citing instances where Lamar appeared to laugh at Drake's expense during interviews and suggesting K. Dot might have said something behind the Hold On singer's back, which later made its way to him. Drake's resentment might have grown after Lamar seemingly mocked Drake for being sensitive during a freestyle with Schoolboy Q, J Rock, Absol, and Isaiah Rashad. Nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sensitive rappers back in his pajama clothes. Lord Jesus. I did not know all of this. Mm. Fans were convinced he was talking about Drake, given he cited the title of the fellow rapper's recent album, Nothing Was the Same. Drake then got personal a few weeks later on Future's track, Shit, where he pointed out that Lamar played his biggest shows at the time around his hometown in Los Angeles while supporting Drake on tour in 2012. Took ninjas out the hood like I'm from there. So you know it's all good when I come there. I hear you talk about your city like you run that, and I brought my tour to your city. My son there, ninja. By the end of 2013, the relationship between the pair had grown distantly chilly. They appeared on the same track for the last time with ASAP Rocky on FN Problems. Okay, I remember that song. Okay, so in 2014, it says the public digs grow more frequent, even as Lamar downplays the beef. After a few months after Drake appeared on Future's track, controversy erupted at the Grammy Awards when rapper Macklemore won Album of the Year over Lamar, who was nominated for Good Kid, Mad City. Now widely regarded as one of the greatest hip hop records of all time, Macklemore, real name Benjamin Hammond Haggerty, then shared a text on Instagram that he sent to Lamar after the win, which he confessed that he felt the rapper was robbed and he had been rooting for Lamar to win. Okay. Drake was unimpressed by this, calling Macklemore out in an interview Rolling Stone where he would said the apology felt cheap. If Macklemore was going to hand out apologies, Drake said he should have offered one to the other nominees that made me feel funny. He said, no, in that case, you robbed everybody. We all need text messages. Ooh. Lamar and Drake continued to take subtle swipes at one another on guest features, but K. Dot seemed to dismiss fan speculation and suggest that they were digging too far in a radio interview that aired later that year. And what's the dirt? The host notes that despite this, Lamar continued to make digs about what he perceived to be the difference between his artistry and Drake's, leaning into a public perception that Drake was a glorified pop artist rather than a credible hip hop star skilled in the art of lyricism. Oh my God. Comparing these projects makes zero sense, Matt said, referring to Lamar's Grammy winning album To Pimp a Butterfly and Drake's If You're Reading This It's Too Late, both released in 2015. Drake's project was great for the club's DJs, gym playlists, cruising in the car, whereas Kendrick's album touched on real world issues, was chanted during protests, and is looked at today as one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time, he said. In summer that year, controversy was sparked after rapper Meek Mill accused Drake of using a ghostwriter for his guest verse on Mill's recent LP, leading to a number of barbed exchanges and diss tracks. So Drake defended himself against the allegations in September, telling the Fader, I need sometimes individuals to spark an idea so that I can take off running. Music at times can be a collaborative process, who came up with this, who came up with that. For me, it's like I know that it takes me to execute every single thing that I've done up until this point, and I'm not ashamed. However, this is inside fans scrambling to point out that Lamar had hinted to a fellow rapper using ghostwriters in his hit single King Kunta, which featured To Pimp a Butterfly. I can dig rapping, but a rapper with a ghostwriter? What the fuck happened? I swore I wouldn't tell. Okay. So in 2016, I'm not about to keep doing this. It's too much to read. Way too much to read. So in 2016, Drake dominates sales and streams, but Kendrick is still the critical darling. Blah blah blah. So I guess they had more disses in 2016 when he released Damn. Drake released Views. Damn had a lot more critical praise than Views. Um, hmm. Drake seemed to try and squash any past beef. However, the month Lamar dropped Damn, posting a comment on Instagram page of Title's editorial director Elliot Wilson, showing that Damn had outsold Drake's More Life mixtape in its opening week by 100,000 copies. Damn was a really good album. Amazing to see our music moving, Drake wrote, also liking the comment by a fan who suggested that he, Lamar, and J. Cole collaborated on the track. 3 years after Damn's release, Lamar will become the first rapper in history to win the Pulitzer Prize for music, making the first time a non-classical or jazz artist had won the distinguished award. Okay, period. Um, of course, meanwhile, Drake continued to dominate the charts in a string of releases, including his Scary Hours EP and his fifth album, 2018 Scorpion, which included God's Plan, Nice for What, and I'm Upset. In 2019, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. While Drake seemed to make occasional attempts to hand Lamar an olive branch, the Compton rapper remains tight-lipped unless he's taking swipes on a track. But after K-Doc took almost 5 years to release the follow-up to Damn, his 2022 album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Drake apparently couldn't resist an opportunity to lash out. I know it's summertime. I gotta give you he told fans during a show for its All a Blur tour in 2023. I don't know about these guys that go away for 3, 4, or 5 years and want to chill out and all that. That's not me. Drake then announced his forthcoming release of his 2024 album For All the Dogs. Drake had previously been criticized for some of his relentless string of singles, EPs, mixtapes, and studio albums, while Lamar is notorious for leaving long gaps between releases. So 2024, here we are, finally. Here we are, finally, with the bullshit. This is where it all comes to shit. I feel like everything is just coming to light in 2024. Um, I mean, what are we doing here? Okay, so Lamar made a surprise appearance on Like That, which appears on Future and Metro Boomin's collaborative album, We Don't Trust You. K. Dot appeared to directly respond to J. Cole's verse. I mean, we talked about this. Um, Drake appeared to brush off Lamar's diss at a recent concert while on his tour in support of It's All a Blur. A lot of people asking how I'm feeling. Listen, the way I'm feeling is the same way I want you to walk out of here feeling tonight about your effing self. Drake told his audience. Footage shared to social media on 25th of March shows, because you know how I'm feeling. I got my head up high, my back straight, and I'm 10 effing toes down. And feeling like anywhere else, and feeling like anywhere else I go, and I know no matter what, there's not a ninja on this earth that can never F with me in my life, he shouted. That's how I want y'all to walk out of here tonight. But he continued, you can get yourselves gassed up, riled up, and move towards the future. Sometimes you got to acknowledge the mistakes you made in the past, right? So that's what I want you all to do. Everybody up in here. Lamar openly turned to openly naming Drake on his track Euphoria, seemingly a nod to Drake's role as a producer on the hit HBO teen drama, which he dropped on a random Tuesday, the 30th of April. The 6-minute track sees Lamar open fire on Drake's racial identity, alleged use of ghostwriters, and recent remarks and behaviors that have led to accusations of misogyny. Um, okay, I need to pause right here because I am not gonna lie. Um, but wait, didn't Drake release? Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused because like, didn't he come out with push-ups first? Like, because there's been so much going on. So, I mean, I know they're not putting in the article though. They haven't put in the article. Okay, so like, they really missed the whole thing right here because um, it literally says nothing about Drake's diss track or anything like that. Where is the fact that Drake released the album? I don't get why. Okay, so you know what? Because that wasn't a good breakdown, y'all. Y'all missing so much stuff in between Drake's little speech. Y'all went right into Kendrick's disses. Like there was so much that happened between there, and Drake had disses. So I don't get why y'all didn't. Okay, so this is a better breakdown from Time Magazine. Clearly, um, we're done with this other article. Okay, so this puts us right at Time Magazine. Puts us right here at 2024. So it starts to speak on the most recent. So this article's from 2 days ago. Um, long simmering beef between Kendrick and Drake has exploded in recent days. The rappers repeatedly lobbed insults and allegations about one another's families and personal lives in a series of escalating diss tracks that has also involved other invoked other hip hop greats, including Metro Boomin and DJ Mustard. So at this point of this article, I know Kendrick released The Heart Part 6. Well, no, Drake released The Heart Part 6, where they're referencing Lamar's The Heart song series. Drake said that he would have been arrested were there any truth to the allegations about him having inappropriate relationships with underage girls. The 37-year-old Canadian rapper, who has a 6-year-old son, also suggests that he leaked false information about having a daughter to Lamar, singing, "We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. Our daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it." The fight between the two men reached its climax, at least to date, over the weekend, resulting in the release of multiple songs by and featuring the two artists. While their intense relationship dates back years, the origins of this most recent dispute can be traced to Drake's song "First Person Shooter." Okay. For during the track, we already talked about this. Okay, so the backstory in First Person Shooter. So I already went through the backstory at this point from that first article. Okay, so we're just gonna start here. How all been going down. Cause I just wasted like 10 minutes because I was stumped. Because they were missing things in that article. Where's the real timeline, babe? Here we are. Okay. So we know he was on Like That. So then J. Cole asks, after Like That, this is what happened. This is the full breakdown. So what happened after that, J. Cole did the 7-minute drill, but quickly bows out. Now, what y'all thought about that? Because, Lord Jesus, um, J. Cole had released that whole EP. The EP had like multiple songs on that, and then the last song was 7-minute drill. 7-minute drill. He did take shots. Let's see. And then he raps, "Your first was classic, your last was tragic, your second put ninjas to sleep, but they gassed it. Your third was massive, and that was your prime," a line that many listeners took an issue with because Cole suggests that "To Pimp a Butterfly," an album widely regarded as Lamar's best, was boring. He says in the song that people don't care about Lamar rapping, averaging one hard verse like every 30 months or something. If he wasn't dissing, then we wouldn't be discussing him. However, Cole then decided to distance himself from the beef and later said that the song didn't sit right with his spirit and removed it from streaming services on April 12th, saying his actions are some of the lamest, goofiest he's participated in. Now, J. Cole definitely got up on there and he spoke at Dreamville Fest and he apologized to Kendrick. And I really, I mean, I guess that when you're like a certain age, I don't know, you just be like, I don't want to do this. And I mean, he could, like, was J. Cole, did he make the best decision? Because we've seen how far it's went at this point. And I think he knew that it wasn't really for him.
Me, right? So I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. It's one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right? And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all, right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucking game, right? So all of this time of me moving on my own accord, for the first time I was tested. Why am I tested? Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole? My niggas like, boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime. Boom, boom, right? Niggas want to see blood. And I was conflicted because one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I don't know if y'all can feel that, but the world want to see blood. So I say all of that to say, in my spirit of trying to like get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that I feel spiritually feel bad on me. Like I try to like jab my nigga back and I try to keep it friendly. But at the end of the day, when I listen to it and when it comes out and I see the talk, that shit don't sit right with my spirit. That shit make me feel, that shit disrupts my fucking peace. So what I want to say right here tonight is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone? Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like goofiest shit. And I say all that to say, it made me feel like 10 years ago when I was moving incorrectly. And I pray that God align me back up on my purpose and on my path. You know what I mean? I pray that my nigga really didn't feel no way. And if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out. Take your best shot. I'm gonna take that shit on the chin, boy. Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good. Like, it's love. And I pray that, y'all are like, forgive a nigga for like the misstep and then I can get back to my true path. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Past 2 days felt terrible. Like, it let me know how good I've been sleeping for the past 10 years. So all of that to say, man, I want to now perform the song that's a reminder to me of getting back on the right path and getting in tune with God. And the name of the song is called Love Yours. I want to do that for y'all right
now. Okay, see, I can't be mad at that. Like, y'all niggas is pushing 40 or getting up there. Y'all been listen. So I feel like maybe, J. Cole felt the way he really wanted to get out of it. Okay. So Drake tells Lamar that he needs to do some push-ups. Now at this point, Drake was getting knocked upside his head because I think Future and Metro released their second album. ASAP was taking shots. The Weeknd was taking shots. And Rick Ross got into it somehow. I mean, I don't know. But Drake definitely came out and I mean, yeah, he was coming forward how the FU big stepping with a size 7 men's on. Maroon 5 need a verse. You better make it witty. And then we need a verse for the Swifties. He raps on push-ups, like really was coming at Kendrick, working with Taylor Swift. Call him Pipsqueak. I mean, then he had to come out at everybody else. Yeah, he also did Future, The Weeknd, Rick Ross, NBA player John Morant, Metro Boomin, and Cole on the song. Cause like he said, I don't give a fuck what Cole talk about. And so then after that, I mean that disc definitely it did a little something to me. I was like, okay, Drake. I mean, you need to come out and talk your shit because you getting whooped out here. But then he made the tailor-made freestyle. The AI Tupac and Snoop Dogg song. I never listened to it because I didn't want to listen to anything AI. I think it was just like wasn't it just like Tupac and Snoop Dogg talking to Kendrick? I didn't even get into the tailor-made freestyle though. I don't want to watch. I didn't want to hear the AI. But the track was short-lived after Drake was served a cease and desist letter from Tupac Shakur's estate for using AI-generated vocals from the rap legend, who died in '96. Drake was then forced to remove tailor-made freestyle from all public platforms. The estate said that they would never approved of using Shakur's voice for the track. So yeah, that's why I never heard it. I didn't get a chance to hear it because it was out of there. Um, okay, so Lamar scathing response. So Lamar returned on April 30th with a hostile response. Euphoria, full of double entendres and deep cuts. The title seems to reference the HBO show of the same name on which Drake is an executive producer. The song starts with a sample of Richard Pryor from The Wiz saying, "Everything they say about me is true. I'm a phony." Ooh. Lamar then starts shooting off this after this after this. Fabrication stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted, he raps. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been in your collection. Taking aim at Drake's biracial identity. He goes on to call himself the biggest hater before unleashing a tirade on the song. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak dissing. If I fight, if I feel like it's going to be direct. And we hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. He ends the song by saying he doesn't like how Drake says the N word and suggests he no longer says it. Oh my God. Okay, I really. Mm, let's just get into the full lyric. Let's just get into the lyrics because it is critical. Part one. I don't know. Some euphoria. Okay. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now it's spiraling. You moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can't even predict your angle. Fabrication stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never have been in your collection. I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That random acts of kindness, know you a master manipulator and a habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. Mm-mm. Heck, it says verse. Okay, so was that not verse one? Okay, Lord Jesus. That wasn't even fucking verse, the real first verse. Yeah, I'm out the way. Yeah, I'm low. Okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote. Okay. And I ain't thinking about no Reaper, nigga. I'm reaping what I sow. Okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house. I'm Joe. Okay. Hellcat made his homeboys and them type sell they soul. Okay. Everybody want to be demon till they get chipped by a throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power, or the fame would make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to open a case? To an open case? Well, I have, and I feel that both, but I came out straight. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns. Then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer. He wanna be a junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I'll park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake. Wait, hold on. First time I shot me a Drake. The homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today, I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. Ooh, somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cutthroat business. You got twisted. What is this? The braids? I hurt your feelings. You don't want to work with me no more? Okay. It's three ghosts left, and I seen two of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death. And in 8 bars, I explain that phrase. Huh. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent. You can sell me. Yeah, Cole and Aubrey know I'm a selfish ninja. The crown is heavy, huh? I pray that they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping FRL for him. I inherit the beef. Yeah, F all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spending it again on him. You thinking about pushing me? He's Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. And yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't got to get personal. This is a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some about ninjas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. And this ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who's the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now, let me say, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you walk. I hate that. What I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. And notice I said we. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. Mm-mm. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gonna make a ninja bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one, like my last one, is a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that and then tell them where you got your abs from. Oh my God. B12, it's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Oh my gosh. Verse 2. Remember, hey, top dog, who the F they think they're playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off that plane. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a F about who you hang with. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that future request. You know that we got some to address. I even hate when you say the word ninja, but that's just me. I guess some shit just cringeworthy. It ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand. It won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you boy, but where is the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you. I believe you see two bad bitches. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kendrick is eating Drake alive. I ain't even on the second diff yet. Like, I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with him. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits, and I'll make sure I'll double back with you. You were signed to an ninja that signed to a ninja that a ninja that said he was signed to that ninja. Charcy's and desist on like that record. Ho, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Why would I call around get dirt on ninjas? Y'all think all my life is rap? That's hosh. I got a son to raise, but I can see that don't I see you don't know nothing about that. Waking him up, no, know nothing about that. Telling him to pray, know nothing about that. Giving him tools to walk through life that like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching him morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering, you don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20 verses 1, it's 1 verses 20. And if I gotta smack niggas that right with you, yeah, bring him out too. I'll clean him out too. Tell Beam that he better stay right with you. Am I battling Ghost or AI? Ninja feeling like Joel Osteen. Funny, he was in a film called AI. My sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a bullet ninjas all in their coffin. Yeah, OB ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them to run to America. They imitate heritage and they can't initiate this violence. What I learned is ninjas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it, pick a ninja off one at a time with it, and we can be on a 3 hour time difference. Don't speak on the family crody. It can get deep in the family crody. You want to talk about me and my family crody? Someone gonna be in your family crody. I be at New Ho King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy. Crody, tell me your cheese and fam. We can do this right now on camera, Crody. Hey, F y'all and ninjas. I don't trust y'all ninjas. I wave one finger and thump y'all ninjas. Like, field goal, punt y'all ninjas. They punk y'all ninjas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's effing with him, F you niggas. And F the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. That's something you don't want to do. He said, we don't want to hear you say ninja no more. We don't want to hear you say ninja no more. Stop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so yeah. Um, okay, so then Lamar did 616 in LA. And the multiple meanings behind the title. So let's get into the multiple meanings because they broke it down. So he released it the same week as Euphoria. So you done already wore Drake out once, you coming back to wear him out again. So 616 in LA. The cover art for the song features a single black glove, seemingly a nod at the O.J. Simpson trial, which began on June 16th. Tupac's birthday is also on June 16th. It's Father's Day this year. It's also the day that television show Euphoria dropped its first episode. There's also a Bible verse, Corinthians 6:16, that could read as a dig at Drake's alleged taste in women. Do you not know that he who unifies himself with a prostitute is one with her in body? For it is said that the two will become one in flesh. One of the most surprising aspects about the song was in the inclusion of Jack Antonoff's name on the producer credits. The Bleachers frontman is known for working closely with Taylor Swift and hasn't previously been publicly involved in this rap feud. Lamar digs further into Drake's to suggest that the Toronto rapper might have moles on his team, feeding him information. Okay, so let's get into 616 because um of course she worked with Taylor's producer because he came at Taylor Swift. Let's see. How long? Let's just get into that one. Because Lord, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay. In survival, I think somebody lying. I don't see no fire. White Sun Seeker at the marina. But F a phantom. I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt. The sightseer, trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure. My visa passport tatted. I show up in a visa. palace dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who could reach us? Only God could teleport this type of freedom. God, my confession is yours, but who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself when I fall short. Raise my hands to a fallen sky. I fantasize. Me jumping planets immortalized. I correspond. Three angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer and then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gonna stop me. I come from love. A still cover my heart and then open me up. Remember when I picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust, timid soul, stare in the mirror, asking where I was from. Often I know this type of power is gonna cost, but I live in a circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael. I can heal and give you art. But this industry is crooked as I pick the carcass apart. Yeah, somebody lying. I can see the vibes on AK. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points for beating your chest, harassing ant, fucking with good people to make the people go step back. Conspiracy theories about Cash Dog. That's not even a leak. Find the jewels. Like Cash Dog, I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tootsie side up this out of this one. This is just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day, and now living your purpose. It was fun until you started to put money in the streets. Then lost money because they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed. Ooh, Lord Jesus. The Elohim KTW. I know you can't sleep. These images trouble you. No, the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that entourage is only to hustle you. 100 ninjas that you got on salary and 20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and two of them is particularly tired of your lifestyle. Just don't got the audacity to tell you. But let me tell you a game, because I can see you, my little homie. You playing with dirty propaganda, and it'll blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots. But in your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi, and your little memes is losing steam. They they figured you out. They force opinions is not convincing. The opinions is not convincing. Y'all need a new route. It's time that you took a look around on who's around you before you figure out that you're not alone. Ask what Mike would do. Ooh, okay. See, that was a lot shorter. I'm happy about that. Because, babe, I just can't all of this. Okay, so yeah, one of the most surprising aspects about this song was the inclusion of Jack. Okay, so yeah. So then Drake comes out with Family Matters. Drake responds to Lamar by questioning the true father of Lamar's child with Beyonce Alford and possibly alleging that Lamar is unfaithful and physically abusive in his current relationship. Oh Lord. Oh my God. This is ridiculous, y'all. This is freaking ridiculous. So, oh my God. So, Family Matters. Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying ninja. I said it. I know that made you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed. Now deal with this with his dad. I gotta go bad. I gotta go bad. um, he said, drop a 50 bag for the mob in the spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. Oh, I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, They give your ass a DP, but you're civilian gang in real life UPC. Oh my god, so we gonna say ninja this whole time. You know who really banger said? My ninja YG. You know who really banger said? My ninja Chuck T. You really know who even banger said out there is CB. And Ninja Cole losing sleep on this. It ain't me. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true. A nigga slime me for my AP, just like how Metro Ninja slimed him for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, Ninja say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist. It's make believe. Don't even go back on your hood. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I F with, but what you really mean? I've been with a black and white and everything that's in between. You, the black messiah, wifing up a mixed queen, and hit vanilla cream, to help out with your self esteem. But on some Bobby shit, I want to know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could have left the kids out of it. Don't blame me. You a dog and you know it. Just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, "Save me." You did her dirty all your life. You trying to make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Free. Don't make it Dave Freeze because of your GM is your BM secret BD. Oh Lord. Then this all makes plenty fucking sense to me. Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for free. And well, not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Your man Lil K. We call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. the bar the bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. I knew it was smoke when Abel hit us with the serenade. A ninja said, I almost started reaching for my waist. Let me stop playing around. Let me make this shit serious. Like ninjas is a joke. I take it serious though. If Drake shooters doing TikTok, Ninja realest shooter in your gang, that's peace, brother, and y'all ain't getting shit shot, Ninja. I really wanted to say the N word. Anyway, can't listen to the stick talking falsetto. Save it for a hip hop. If you don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out of the gift shop. Still mad about that one hoe we ain't even F. I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. And what the fuck I heard Rick drop, nigga, talking something about a nose job. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy, and doctor never told y'all ninjas. And put a ninja in the bars, let a ninja rot, and kind of like your old job, ninja. House sitting on some land, but it's out. No, it's out where no one. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all ninjas. Bitches got to drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give up a low job, ninja. Must have started up a snowball because my last record deal was 400 M's. These days, that's a low ball, ninja. Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called ninjas? Which one of my so-called ninjas? Which one of my so-called ninjas need to shell from the clip? I always knew I had to smoke y'all ninjas. Good kid, Matt, city van. Will pop the latch and let the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussies dying. It's a war cry. Weekend music getting played in all the spots where boys got a little more pride. That's where while all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Hey, well, run your effing bread. Need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street ninja I can take to the game courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper. Take the ninja on a horse ride. Anything to take the fact that the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rakim talking shit again, gassed cause you hit my baby mama first. Ninja do the math. Who I was hitting then? Who I was hitting then? I didn't even know you rap still cause you only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you drop, they gonna say you should have modeled because it's mid again. Smoking Fenty about it and should have put you on the first one trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this is a good idea the next time you cuddled in that bed again. She'll even tell you to leave that boy alone before you get your head split again. Pluto shit make me sick to my stomach. We ain't never really been through it. Leland Wayne, he's so fucking lame. So I know he had to be an influence. These niggas make had a plan. Who's Leland Wayne? Is that Metro Boomin? Yeah, clearly. Okay. um, Leland Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These ninjas had a plan, and they finally found a way to rope you into it. Two separate albums dissing. I just did a Kim to do it, nigga. Skim through it. Me and Savage had the hose dripping wet at shows. Almost had to swim in it. K Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it. Ross calling me the white boy, and the shit kind of got a ring to it because all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, and then come to the vigil with the candlelight. Body after fucking body, and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation now. Hope next time y'all playing it right, cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess niggas understand the price. Nigga, what? Oh my god. Okay, one more verse. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I want to talk to the man of the house. West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping. I'm handing them out. You wanna take it for Pharrell? Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist for his hoes. A cease and desist for hoes. Can't listen to the lies that come out of your mouth. You call Tupac and State and beg them to sue me and get that shit down. Excuse me. Mm-mm. I'm losing perspective on the beef. Boy, boy, Ida send beat and what? Boy, Ida send beat and I'll kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunner and Wayne like father, like son. Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging. You double for nothing. They shook about what I'ma say, but texting your phone, we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say, but fuck it, my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's 20v1. We already know why you went number one. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big three. It's only big D. And there's video proof. Our son should go play at the park. Two light skinned kids. That shit would be cute unless you don't want it to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it. We get it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We like that you we get that you think that you bishop in juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self defense because she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt. You should be digging for a roof. And why did you move to New York? Is it because you live in that bachelor life proposed in 2015, but don't want to make her your actual wife? I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening, right? Because we know the girls that you actually like. Your darkest secrets are coming to light. It's on your face, like what happened to Mike. Oh, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change so people believe that he's actually white. Top will make you do features for change, get on pop records and rap for the whites. And wait, You say your brother Jermaine. You say your brother Jermaine, but you wanted him to stay out of the light. Oh shit, just following me, right? Because nothing you could say you saying could bother me, right? I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I head to Delilah with all of my ice. I head to Delilah with all of my ice. Head to Delilah with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it, right? You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. You know what I mean? They hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The picture you painted ain't what it seemed. You're dead. Y'all, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna go through the rest of these songs, so I'm not gonna do any more reading. I'm not gonna do any more reading because it's an hour long already. Um, but I'm not gonna read more lyrics, mind you. Um, okay, so after that, he Kendrick comes out with Meet the Grams, um, which was most it claims to be the most aggressive of songs released in the past few months, and starts with Lamar apologizing to Drake's son for having him as a father. Lamar then goes on to claim without evidence that Drake takes Ozempic and uses photos of medication with Drake's legal name, Audrey Drake Graham, on it as the cover art for the song. The images have not been verified as legitimate. He alludes to gossip that Drake has had a Brazilian butt lift and mentions the way that Drake hid his son from the public eye. Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treats your mamas. Don't have a kid to hide. A kid don't have a kid to hide. A kid to hide again, Lamar raps. But the second verse, Lamar makes severe implications about about Drake by comparing him to Hollywood sex offender Harvey Weinstein, saying him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. Lamar dedicates the third verse to Drake's daughter, claiming that Drake is not active in her life and claiming him a narcissist misogynist. Drake denied claims he has a daughter on his Instagram story on Saturday. So then he released Not Like Us. Lamar doubled down on his allegations against Drake, releasing another 4.5 minute track, not even a full 24 hours later on Saturday evening. The cover art is allegedly of a photo of Drake's mansion in Toronto with red markers that seem similar to the ones used to mark homes where sex offenders reside. It says, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. He also said that Drake is not a colleague, but a colonizer. Lamar also called out Drake for using Tupac's AI voice. You think that the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, Ninja? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. Okay, so then Metro Boomin comes out and he does a BBL Drizzy beat giveaway on X. The rapper encouraged fans to rap over the beat, which looks to be a sample of a parody song written by comedian AI storyteller King Williness, according to Complex. Well, see, I'm so bored. Okay, so I think the last thing was the Heart Part 6. The most recent response to the beat came on Sunday night when Drake released the Heart Part 6 in a post he wrote on Twitter X. And we know you're not dropping a six. We know you're dropping 6 minutes after. So instead of posting my address, you have a lot to address. He denies the allegations that Lamar lobbed at him, saying that he purposely fed Lamar fake information to see if he fall for it. Tells him that he should get better at fact checking. Drake calls his beef a good exercise and laughs it off, suggests that Lamar would be a worthy competitor if he was really a predator. Drake also directly mentioned Stranger Things actor Millie Bobby Brown, saying that he only fucking with the Whitneys and not Millie Bobby Browns. I never looked twice at no teenager. This mark This marks at least the second time Drake has responded to online criticism about his friendship with the actress whom he first met when she was a young teen. Drake previously addressed the comments about her in his song Another Late Night. The Drake versus Kendrick Lamar beef seems to have no end in sight as the two continue to trade disses, with every increasing severity in allegations made toward each other. Straight like that. Okay. This is gonna be the only video I probably do today. But so now at this point, Drake's house has been shot up. I think when his security guards got shot. Let's see. Okay, so breaking news. Someone has been shot at Drake's bridle path home following the reported overnight shooting. Officers responded to reports of a shooting at 2:09 a.m. On Tuesday, and one man was hospitalized with serious injuries. The person injured is not Drake.
Outside of the home of large police presence outside of the home of Drake after reports of an overnight shooting in the area. Here's a live look at the scene now. This is outside of 21 Park Lane Circle in North York, well known to be the home of the Toronto-born rapper. Details are still very limited, but police have confirmed to City News that the person injured is not Drake. Officers responded to the shooting around 2 this morning. One person was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. No word on the identity of that person. A suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description is available at this point. Stay with us here on BT for the latest. A large police presence outside of the home of Drake after
It's starting to get dangerous. It's been confirmed that the location of the overnight shooting is the home that was featured on Drake's. I'm sorry, is the home that was featured on Kendrick Lamar's cover, Not Like Us. Let's see more information. Yeah, I mean,
serious injuries. No word on the identity of that person at this point. A suspect fled in a vehicle, but police say so far.
I mean, out of line, out of line. Everything's out of line. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, it's been a fool, and yeah, I feel like this. I hope y'all not bringing Kendrick into the shooting. I don't think he had anything to do with it. Um, People are speculating the Weeknd got something to do with it. I don't know. This all is just too much. Grow up, everybody. Okay, y'all. Like and subscribe. Comment. What are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think about this whole thing? It's been way too much. But yeah. All right, y'all. Turn that frown upside down. Put that crown on y'all motherfucking head. Peace.